Hello students, how are you? Now this is the time to do sample paper as your exams are approaching. So just moving ahead, we will do sample paper today. Sample paper of English. So it contains three sections. It's section A, section B, section C and section D. Okay. So and marks has been allotted there. So section A contains your reading section, section B is your writing, C contains the grammar and D is having with your literature. So first of all we will start with section A, that is the unseen one. Here read the passage carefully and tick the correct option. So I am going to read the passage. Okay, so listen it carefully. Mehdi is a student of class 4. He is first boy in his class. He gets up at 6 o'clock. He has his breakfast at 8 o'clock. After breakfast, he puts on his uniform and goes to school. At 10, his class begins. His school breaks up at 2 o'clock. He takes his lunch after he returns from school. In the afternoon, he goes to the field to play with his friends. He does his homework in the evening. After dinner, he watches TV and then goes to bed at 10 o'clock. So this is the paragraph we have done. Now on the basis of this paragraph, I think I must speak slow for you. So on the basis of this paragraph, now we will do question answers. Wow, we are having multiple choice answers. So you only need to take and write. He does his homework in the morning, afternoon and evening. When you do your homework, coming to school in the way, on the way or at the evening, in the evening. So correct answer is in the evening. Even Mehdi do his homework in the evening. Mehdi does his homework in the evening. He goes to the field to play with his brother, friends and sister. With whom he used to go to field? With his friends. Answer is second, friends. His school breaks up at blank o'clock at 4, 1 or 2. It's 2. 2 o'clock. His school breaks up at 2 o'clock. Mehdi goes to bed at 10 o'clock. Oh, Mehdi goes to bed at 10. 8, 10 or 11, answer is 10. The plural of friend is, so it's so easy, you only add s to make the plural of friend. It's friends. Okay, so question number 1 we have done. Now moving ahead to the question number 2, A2. Read the passage carefully and tick the correct option. King Shivi was famous all over the world and in the heaven for his kindness and good governance. He made sure that every being in his kingdom got justice and lived in peace. One day Shivi saw in his garden a wounded pigeon flapping its wing in a desperate effort to fly. The king lifted the bird from the ground and wrapped it in his shawl to comfort it. The next moment he saw a fierce falcon landing on the parapet. Shivi at once realized how the pigeon was wounded and why it looked so frightened. So I think now when I was reading this paragraph, you have reminded about the chapter that we have already done. So here the question, what was the name of the king? The name of the king was King Shivi. What did Shivi see in his garden one day? Shivi saw in his garden a wounded pigeon flapping its wing. Who was flapping its wing in a desperate effort to fly? Pigeon was flapping its wing in a desperate effort to fly. What is the past form of look? Past form of look. Past form means second form of verb where we add ed in regular verbs. So here it will be looked. Okay. Complete the sentence. Shivi at once realized how the pigeon was wounded. Okay, and why it looks so frightened. If you are going to write why the pigeon was wounded will be the enough. Okay, for the answer. So now moving to the next one, that is here. So Shivi at once realized. Now write an application to the principal of your school for an urgent piece of work. This is the next question, and here this is section B. Section B where it contains writing skills, and writing skills is our writing letter or writing application is an art. So here you will write application. Format of the application we will revise. The format is like, first you will mention the school name, address, skip one line, okay, and then before that you will mention the principal and school name. After that you will skip one line and mention date, and then mention subject, then write salutation. After salutation mention the content, okay, and then your subscription. So here write an application to the principal of your school for an urgent piece of work. The principal, Rishikul Vidyapeeth Alipur or ABC School, Delhi. Skip one line, date 30th April 2020. Skip one line, subject, okay, subject is leave application. Then come to the next line, sir, okay. If a male teacher is there, male principal is there, then you will write sir, or madam is there, then you will write ma'am, okay. Sir, I have I blank means your name or ABC of your school, have an urgent piece of work at my home, so I request you to grant me leave for 2 days, okay, or 4 days, whatever you want. 2 to 3 days you can write. Urgent piece of work at home, so kindly grant me leave for 4 days. I will be highly obliged, okay, full stop. Then skip one line, yours sincerely XYZ, or you can write the name. So this was the format for your application. Now moving to the next question, we are having this picture. Write at least 5 lines on the given picture. So here you can see, first of all you observe the picture, that what is going on in the picture. If I am right, then in the picture it is going on, a girl is sitting. Here you can start writing by, this is the picture of a room, or this is the scene of a room here, where you can see a beautiful scenery out of the window. The curtains are beautiful, curtains are pink in color. One girl is sitting on the chair and she is studying, okay. The room is well maintained and books are kept on the table. She is very happy as she is studying, okay. The girl is wearing pink t-shirt and she was doing her work. Clear? So this is picture composition. Picture composition means when you have to look at the picture and then you will write the sentences by observing the picture. So this is your writing section. Now moving to the next, we are coming to section C. It contains 10 marks. Clear? It contains 10 marks. Here the question number 1, C1. Write the following words with a suitable collective nouns. 1 into 2 is equal to 2. Collective nouns. Now you are getting collective nouns means the noun that refers to a group are the collective nouns, okay. A blank of sheep, a blank of keys. A blank of sheep, a herd of sheep, a blank of keys, simple, a bunch of keys, okay. Collective nouns are here, it is keys and sheep, so a herd of sheep and a bunch of keys. Write the type of sentences. Do you have a pen? So you can see that it is starting with the helping verb and at end it is having a question mark, okay. When you write this, do you have a pen? So it's interrogative, imperative or declarative? It's interrogative. The girl is going to the market. Interrogative, imperative and declarative? It's declarative. It's not imperative, it's not interrogative, it's declarative. Underline the proper nouns in the following sentences. Proper nouns means that mention the specific person, place, okay, a particular one. So Shikha is playing in the park. Park can be anyone or many, but Shikha is single, so Shikha is the proper noun here. My birthday is in March. Birthday comes every time, everyone having birthday, but March is the only month and it is also with capital, so March is the answer here. Underline the subject and the predicate. underline the subject and the predicate. So here next question is underline the subject and the circle the predicate in the following sentence. Now come to the subject and predicate. Subject is when the sentence is telling about the person or what the subject is, and predicate what the subject is doing, what the subject is performing is predicate. Okay, the sun sets in the west. The sun is subject, circle the sun, sets in the west is predicate, so we will underline it. No, it's opposite. You will underline the sun and circle the predicate. Now Shyam is plucking the flower. Who is plucking the flower? It's Shyam. Shyam is subject, underline it. Is plucking the flower is predicate, circle it. Write the following words in meaningful sentences. Write the following words in meaningful sentences. A beautiful what flower? So here you have to rearrange this. What a beautiful what flower? What a beautiful flower. Bark dogs stranger at. Dogs bark at strangers. Okay, this is the answer. Now write meaning of merchants, base, fair ill, prevailing, merry. So these are the words from your vocabulary. As we are moving to the section D, we are having vocabulary, we are having question answers, and then we are having the next thing, that is the book exercise. Okay, so this you will do on your own, or then we will move to the next one. Okay, thank you and have a nice day, students.